Court of the Federal Capital Territory in Gudu District of Abuja on Thursday ordered the Inspector General of Police and an intelligence response team to immediately and unconditionally release a member of the indigenous people of Biafra, Jude Obasi, while asking the IGP and the IRT to immediately tender an unreserved apology to two national newspapers to Obasi. Justice Modupe Osho Adebiyi consequently awarded the sum of 5 million naira as reparation for the gross violation of the fundamental rights of Obasi. Well, that is exactly what they have to do. You know, when these people come out and tell you that, oh, you know that the Nigerian army, Nigerian police that have been arresting their people, innocent people, this and that, violating on their rights. Everybody knows that is the right thing, but though because of some people who are evil-minded, they will say forget it, they are not innocent. Every time you say they are innocent, because of what they said, they are not innocent, this and this and this and this and that. But we know the truth, and that is why the government has been going outside the country, meeting international community, so that they will be able to prescribe them. That, can't you see that these guys are terrorist organizations? Can't you see this? Can't you see that? But those ones, they have been able to do their due diligence to know that the Nigerian government is just framing people up. But the real terrorists in the country, they look the other way. They look the other way. And these guys have been winning case, even to the extent that some of the mass of last year who had spent 15 years, hey, and that thing did not even go around. 15 years, they were discharged and acquitted. And yet, you see that every now and then the police is always coming out, the Nigerian army always coming out to tell us that they have gone to the camp of the ASN to do this, to do that. But see and or hear what Rufai was talking about, that, oh, that the reason that these police people and the Nigerian army, they have connection with all these bandits. But just to cover their face, they want to go for soft target. But you can imagine this kind of a thing. If the court has not looked at this whole thing thoroughly, what would have been the fate of those, for the fate of this man? And that one self is not even enough. But for those who spent 15 years, at the end of the day, they were discharged. You can imagine. And one of them, when he was testifying, giving testimony of how it happened, he was just in his shop. So he told his neighbor, please just help me look this shop, I want to get something. As he was going, that was it. They just apprehended him, and he spent 15 years. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is really bad. And we talk about justice and fairness. Now, see, the same set of people that Abba has been arresting people unjustly. You know, one lawyer came out and said Abba can do and undo. Do you know a lot of people that this guy has sent to the other side? You can imagine. It's God not wonderful. Why is Ipob always winning Nigeria police both in court and in the field? Because the zoo has a baseless charges out of hatred, and the God of Biafra, Jehovah Elohim, is with the people of the rising sun to set them free from the demonic Islamic British contraption called Nigeria Zoological Republic. Of course, the answer is not to buttress what this statement is talking about. Recently, the CJN came out and said, no, nobody should blame them for the delay in all these cases in court. That it is the government that has not been able to prove beyond reasonable that why they are filing charges against most of these people they have accused. They cannot even come to the court to present their witness. So what are we talking about? And at the end of the day, Nigerians will hear this kind of a thing, they will just still move on. They still want to move on. I don't understand the way majority of Nigerians behave. You hear that kind of a thing and nobody didn't even make headline. That the government, the president, the federal government does not have enough evidence to a lot of cases that they have brought before the court. They can't even defend it. Meaning they are just making all of those things up. Keep asking. Maybe you are not in this country to know that it is the federal government that should be the terrorists and not IPOB, because the conditions of unrest, violence, killings, agitations for secession in the country is caused by Buhari's wrong policies. One-sided government, no respect for judicial and rule of law, The real judicial legal practitioners knows that IPOB is legal and are fighting for their rights, which is recognized by international law. All right, okay. Righteousness exalts a nation. Biafra must win at all costs because we all know the truth. The police officers know that the people they are arresting and paraded as Ipob members and detaining them are innocent citizens of Igbo origin, and they will illegally detain them and extort money from them in millions, while those who can't afford to pay such huge amounts are kept in detention indefinitely without food or water and denied access to family members or legal assistance. Where are the haters of IPOP? I can't even see them coming out to talk or to say anything. Please, someone should find them for me. They are all they are hearing you. They are hearing you. Forget them. They are hearing you. They won't say anything because they all believe in lies, because they believe in evil. IPOB is fighting a just cause. Of course, I've always said it. Whether you are IPOB or not IPOB, you see the same thing that everybody is facing. But they said they don't trust these people who are the hem of affairs and those who are surrounded by them. And also the template, the constitution is nowhere. This is how we are going to be rolling if things are not changed. If the constitution will not change, this is how we are going to be rolling, and nothing will change. Nothing will ever change. So that is why they said there's no point wasting our time. We have wasted over 50 years. At the end of the day, nothing happened. Nothing happened. And you want to expect us to continue, or better still, you'll be praying. No, God doesn't work that way. If you don't do the needful, forget it. Because Nigeria is fighting IPOB with hatred. That is why they are always winning in court. That is how Kanu will disgrace Nigeria government at the end of the day. Even Buhari is aware. That is why they are delaying his case. And that's why Buhari said, oh, he cannot even wait to be ex-president. He's just praying. But I don't know why he's waiting. He doesn't even need, you know what to do. If really you are eager to be called an ex-president, it's just for you to resign. You just resign honorably. Nobody will impeach you. Just resign honorably. If really he means what he said, that he's eager to be Nigeria's ex-president, and people are saying they can't even wait for him to carry a while ago. They can't wait. He's just there. Don't be like waiting and no fear. I don't know. He just there. He just did there. Bunduku for there. He just did there. It's of no use to this country. And a lot of people are using that his weakness to make the country. That is what they are doing. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.